On a warm California evening, the film world quietly lost a towering presence. Known for his deep baritone, commanding presence, and iconic performances in Candyman, The Crow, and Final Destination, Tony Todd carved a legacy built on elegance, dignity, and a haunting grace. But on his final day, it wasn't the spotlight that surrounded him. It was peace. November 6, 2024, began like any other. Tony Todd, aged 70, was awake by 7:30 a.m. Despite his decades in the business, he remained disciplined, a habit honed in part from his early years studying theater at the University of Connecticut and later at the Eugene O'Neill National Theater Institute. He brewed his coffee black and strong and stepped outside to his small balcony where the city spread out before him. Friends say he spent that morning in quiet reflection. He'd been journaling heavily in recent months, contemplating a memoir he'd been drafting tentatively titled Echoes Through the Mirror. The pages beside his desk were filled with philosophical musings, poems, and handwritten notes to his nieces and nephews to whom he was incredibly close. By 10 a.m., Tony had a video call with his longtime agent and friend, Martin Blake. They discussed a retrospective being planned for the Toronto Film Festival, a showcase of his life's work. Tony was set to attend, but there was a gravity in his tone that day. Later that day, Tony took a short walk to a local park. Surveillance footage and a couple of fan accounts confirmed he was there, sitting on a bench shaded by jacaranda trees. He wasn't approached, not because he wasn't recognizable, but because he radiated a kind of private solitude that even strangers respected. Tony Todd had always been a presence tall, magnetic, with a voice that echoed through cinema like a whisper in a cathedral. But in life, he was gentle, introspective, and kind. Tony returned home just after 5 p.m. He answered a brief call from his publicist, confirming plans for a future panel appearance at a horror convention. But he declined dinner plans that night, saying he was feeling a little tired. By 8 p.m., Tony had retired to his bedroom. It is believed he passed peacefully in his sleep from natural causes related to heart complications. He was found the next morning by his housekeeper, still holding a small photo of his mother. Tony Todd often said that life, like theater, is about entrances and exits. He exited quietly, like a ghost fading into curtain smoke. Rest in peace, Tony, and thank you so much for all the great memories.